I'm Pam,
I'm Barry.
and this is the Mix Review, where we do movie commentaries and mix in social issues. Our next movie was The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. takes us back to the Cold War during the 1950s and 60s, and in fact, that's where this movie opens up. It also has the same look and feel as the original TV series back in the 50s and 60s, also from James Bond 007, and also from The Saint.
We're going to start with the plot and the summary, and I'm going to say that I thought it was really confusing at first, but at the end it all made sense, which is kind of difficult to follow. You have to watch the entire movie to get where it's going. So,
Some of the parts of the movie refer to things that people like baby boomers or those that followed the baby boom generation would understand. For those that were behind, I'm sorry, for those that were in the X generation or beyond, you may not get some of the parts and pieces because I can tell you with the cinematography and the set, the way they built the sets, all of the props and things that went on the set were pretty darn accurate. Um, and it looked pretty authentic, I gotta tell you.
oh, before we go any further, I want to say the costumes were amazing, and I would have worn everything the female characters wore in those films. It
Oh,
was
I know it.
beautiful. It was very appropriate. Yay, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, well, I don't like the plaid suit.
Well, I didn't say you'd wear them. I would
Oh,
wear them. I'd
oh,
wear
okay.
the black and white pantsuit that the villain wore. Oh, it was
Mhm,
gorgeous. I'd wear that tomorrow.
mhm.
Okay.
But we all know about those hoops on earrings, guys, don't we? Mm-hmm.
I learned recently, so I burned them all.
Really?
Anyway,
Why don't we fill in the
no,
rest of
no,
the
no, no,
people
no,
here?
no, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
yes. What do those hoops on earrings mean when women wear those hoops?
Apparently, if a woman wears hoop earrings, the bigger the hole, the bigger the finish.
The bigger the hoop, the bigger the, you know what? The bigger the hoo-ha is what I usually get told.
And for that reason, I stopped wearing hoop earrings, thanks to
Mm,
this guy here.
yes. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. Let's start with the actors. Ladies is complete eye candy for you. You have Henry Cavill, who was Superman, and Armie Hammer, who was the Lone Ranger, and believe me, they were absolutely gorgeous.
Is that who that Russian guy was?
Yes,
Okay.
he was delicious.
I guess.
He was great, and he was attractive. The acting was done so well
Yes.
by yeah.
Yes.
I totally believed.
By both of them.
Yes, Cavill and Hammer both did an amazing job. They were suave, they were handsome, they were sophisticated, they were spies.
Well,
Stop talking. They were
no.
great. They were great.
Cavill played the part of being a dapper Dan, supposed to be
He was,
smooth, suave, debonair, and all the rest of
and
that.
he was.
And the Russian guy played more of the mobster hitman, but more on the side of you wouldn't know it if you saw him until you talked to him.
He did good.
He did. They
And
both did.
I really, the characters made you want to watch the film, the entire film.
Now, what
They
what
did.
about the third main character, the woman?
You know my opinion on women's in movie theaters. They either have Lois Lane syndrome. There are very rare exceptions to that. This one was about 50-50. I don't know what her name is. She's played in a lot of movies we've seen. She was an Ex Machina, the
Okay.
robot girl.
Okay.
She was in A Royal Affair. She's young. She's foreign. I don't know her nationality, but she was okay in this film. I really didn't care for a lot of her doe-eyed expressions, but the role she had was so complex. I wanted more from her, so I
Okay.
didn't get it.
And in the 2 hours that they were given, or 2.5 hours, or whatever the case may be, um, she had to play an undercover agent, and I thought she did fairly well for being playing the part that she was playing.
Okay, I don't agree. She could have done
Mm.
better. She
But
could have
remember,
been
she was supposed to be
more
undercover, and that was the whole point.
undercover. Anyway,
Anyway.
I wanted more from her. We also saw a lot of minor characters, like Hugh Grant,
Yep.
out of the blue, but it was nice to see him act, and he's aged very well. I thought he did great considering what he said, what he did. It was a very
For the part that he
straightforward.
played,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, he
Um,
played the boss of all these spies, very much like Q in 007.
yes. I don't know
Or
that
M.
reference, but
M.
okay.
More like M in 007. He was their contact. He was
Oh.
their actually he was the handler.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and the villains, I don't know their names, but the villains were played very well.
Yes, the
They
woman
were,
did very
yeah,
well.
the woman, I don't know her name, but she was very seductive, evil, and concise.
Conniving.
Yeah, very maniacal in her ways, and it was
Yes, she did a
very well
very good
played.
job.
Very well played. Let's move to the cinematography or how the film came about. I thought it was awesome. I
Well, I
it was
already talked about the cinematography stuff.
the picture of the screen,
Well,
the
the
picture.
set and the
Well, did you like the
costuming.
set?
Yeah, I already
Oh,
mentioned
I'm
that.
sorry. Well, I didn't say my opinion. I loved the set. I thought it was pretty accurate. I'm not from that era, but I thought it was pretty on point. It
I'm
looked
not
authentic.
either, by the way, but
I
I've seen
didn't say
enough
you were.
movies to know
I didn't
better.
say you were.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Okay, and let's move on to. I think we did everything already, didn't we? We did the plot, we did the summary, the actors, cinematography, the directing. Guy Ritchie is amazing. He's done a lot of great films like the Sherlock Holmes
I think did a good,
reboot.
did a pretty good job in this one
Hmm.
for sure. Because
His name was all over it.
there's some twists in this that you don't expect to come around, and they planned it very well.
It reminded me of a human version of the TV show Archer, and people who are watching will know what I'm talking about. You've
Hmm.
seen it before. I
Couple,
showed you in your class.
couple of
Yes.
episodes,
And it's
yes.
very much like that. The dark haired, blue eyed agent.
Ooh, oh,
um, recommendations. I would say it's a go for me. There wasn't a lot of swearing, there wasn't a lot of sex. It was actually pretty clean.
not open sex, but there are some innuendos
Yeah,
in there.
there's innuendos and everything,
Yes,
but
but
you know, it wasn't a, it was good. I liked that it was relatively clean for viewers like myself, and I would recommend it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, I'm not a nun, but
I didn't say you were.
we're gonna do this
No, we're not.
again.
This is gonna be it. I would recommend it just because of the entertainment value. The spy thing is still, it was pretty good. Um, the way that they set everything up, moving from stunt to stunt and plot point to plot point, moved very smoothly.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I'd say go and see it. If you have the time and money, go and see it. If you want to wait for it to come out on video or DVD or
Whatever.
streaming,
I think you're gonna miss out on some of the
yeah,
big screen
yes,
impact. It was better on the big screen because
yes,
my eyes
this one
was
will.
glued. My eyes were
This one will.
glued to the screen the entire time. I didn't have time to waver because I wanted to see what was going on. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and the acting was that good, yes.
yeah. So all right, this is our review for The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'm Pam.
I'm Barry.
Thank you for stopping by.
See ya.
Bye.